I hear this so much from friends of mine who have started their own businesses, and they expect that the people around them, their friends, their family, and other people who know them will be their first supporters in their new business. Guys, there's a big difference between your audience and your client. My name is Mwenesi, and this is Get Yours. So it's typical. You've worked hard, you've saved up a bit of money, and you've got this great idea, and you're seeing this gap in the market that you want to fulfill a certain need, and you go out on a limb and you start your business. Whether it was a side hustle that became your main hustle, or it's something that you've been thinking about over time, you have this new business and it has started. And of course, you expect that the people who would be on the front line to buy your products and support you will be your friends and family. In an ideal world, that's kind of what we expect. We're human beings, and we expect that if you support me in life, you should cheer me on and continue to support me financially and from a material perspective as well. Unfortunately, guys, let me just be the first to highlight that is not the case. You should not have that expectation on friends and family, because there's a big difference between your audience, i.e. your cheerleader, and your client. Your client is the person that will actually pay you because they see value in what it is that you are providing. Your audience are the people that connect with you, that cheer you, that support you, but they will not necessarily buy you. In fact, they will be the ones to create the environment to connect you to the client who will eventually pay you. When you expect your audience to fulfill the same role as a client, you're setting yourself up for failure, because you are expecting that purchase will happen from the people who are clapping for you, who are cheering from you, and that's not always the case. I'm not saying that it's mutually exclusive, that your audience will never ever buy your product. All I'm saying is, do not have such a high expectation on your audience or your cheerleaders to be the ones to pay you right from the beginning, or even further down the line. Let's distinguish between audience and client. Your audience, as far as target market is concerned, are the people who are there to support you, who enjoy what it is that you're doing, who connect emotionally with your product, with your service, with your brand promise. And they will be the ones to encourage you, to post on your social media, to high five you and so on. However, they will not always necessarily be in a position to buy, but they appreciate what you're trying to do, and they will actually be able to create a bit of buzz and hype for other people who will potentially be your client to actually make that purchase. Now, your client is the person or the customer for whom your product and service is for. These are the people who see direct benefit in engaging with your product or your service. And you have to be very clear from the beginning as a business owner on who your customer is. Your customer is not necessarily going to be your audience or your fan, but your customer is going to be connected to your audience in some way, shape, or form. So what am I saying? I'm saying you need to concentrate on both. While each fulfills their requirements, it's very important that you do not leave your audience out, because they allow you to grow your brand and to be able to spread your message and your gospel and reach your eventual client market. And you must concentrate on making sure that your product and service is at a high enough quality and is providing the right kind of value for your customer. And know exactly where your customer is, because sometimes your customer and your audience are not going to be in the same place. All right? I know I've summarized a whole lot of brand discussion in a 3 to 4 minute video, but I hope that becomes clear to you guys, especially when you're starting out your own business and you complain. And I've had so many people who come and say, Mwenesi, I don't understand, my day ones, you'd expect that my day ones would be the ones to support me. Now, I know who my real friends are and who my fake friends are. No, that's not the case. I mean, your real friends will support you regardless. They don't necessarily have to buy from you, but they will certainly cheer you on and tell other people who will potentially buy about what it is that you're doing. As always, guys, real pleasure to be here with you. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Reach out to me if you've got any questions about life, entrepreneurship, branding, etiquette, the works. We're here to try and help everyone become a better version of themselves. My name is Mwenesi, and all I want you to do is get yours.